people who keep it running.
We are singing for climate justice. Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao.
So yeah, my name's Daisy, I work for Global Justice Now. We're one of the members of the Make Them Pay Alliance who have organised this demo today. We are calling to tax the super rich, to protect workers and not billionaires, and to make polluters pay. Yeah, so our giant billionaire here is a direct symbol for the way that billionaires are a burden on our society. You know, we've had everybody carrying him today above head height, and our message is that billionaire wealth is taken, it's not earned. It is extracted from the low wages that massive corporations pay people. It's extracted from the costs that they cut on worker protection, on climate and environmental impact. Billionaires don't pay their fair share. They're taking money from the rest of us. And so what we're saying is that we need to take back some of that wealth. We need to make the economy fairer for the people who work so hard to hold it up, basically. People love it. People love it. I mean, you know, he's silly, he's playful, he's lolling. The idea is we want to ridicule these figures. We should not be celebrating them. This is not something that we should aspire to. We should aspire towards wealth that is distributed equally, or at least more fairly. You know, nobody needs £1 billion, $1 billion. Nobody. And there are so many people suffering and struggling to put food on the table that billionaire wealth is just completely unjustifiable.
Every person in this country is able to live a decent life, banishing the eat or heat dilemma that so many face, and placing the tax burden on the very richest. My friends, we are in the fight of our lives, and it would be wrong to think that these battles are not connected, because when you look behind the curtains of these problems, there are the same rich and powerful elite ensuring that algorithms spread hate and lies over unity and truth. The same people funding the fascists, protecting the interests of the defense industry, and lobbying government to block taxes on the super rich and the big polluters. 60 years since our country has been stripped.
It is time for a country where we insulate every single home that needs it. That will keep homes cool in the summer, warm in the winter. It will create jobs that can be in the public sector, paid properly, people treated at work with dignity and care. It is time to invest in renewables, in sustainable energy. It is time to invest in communities. It is time to say, when they come for one of us, they come for all of us. And friends, we will stand together.
My name is Dominique Palmer and I am a climate justice advocate, and I am here at the Make Them Pay march. I was just on stage speaking about how we need to tax the rich to make polluters pay for the crises that they have caused, and why we need to protect workers and not billionaires. Right now, billionaires are raking millions and billions of pounds in profit while everyday people suffer, and we are told that there isn't enough money to help people live in dignity, to fund our NHS, to make sure that children aren't going hungry, to make sure that people can live and thrive, and that there isn't enough money to truly take the action that we need to see to prevent the worst effects of the climate crisis. Right now, hatred is being sown, and this situation is being weaponized, and the scapegoats are migrants and disabled people. And we're here to say that these marginalized communities are not the problem. It is billionaires that are the problem. They are the only minority that is destroying this planet. Fossil fuel companies such as Ithaca Energy are not only making billions of pounds in profit right now throughout winters when people struggle to choose between heating and eating, but also this money is flowing towards the IDF. There is a genocide happening right now in Palestine, and all of these things are connected. The injustice of it, the fact that people here are struggling to live and keep up with the cost of living crisis and the climate crisis. All of these things are intertwined, and it's very obvious. We need to tax the rich. No more evasions for billionaires, and no more letting them get away with destroying our climate.
So my name's Tyrone Scott. I work for War on Want and also part of the Make Them Pay Alliance. We've organised this protest today, and we've tried to bring together so many different groups because there's an underlying issue sort of causing a lot of the root cause of a lot of our problems, which is wealth inequality. Whether it's you working in housing, in healthcare, in education, climate injustice, there's so many issues that boil down to the super rich and the corporations have got far too much wealth, and we need to make them pay to fix our crises. Yeah, so one thing to definitely say is that taxing the wealthy alone definitely won't just be enough. It has to be matched with policies to ensure that's progressive tax that's going to the right places, and we always need to make sure that's part of the story. However, you know, last year UK billionaires made £35 million a day, like literally extra wealth, and at the same time, you know, we've got the NHS crumbling, schools are struggling, so many sectors are struggling right now. If that money was taxed fairly, only a small percentage of their wealth, and redistributed across our public services so we can invest in them, it will make a massive difference to our everyday lives. So we're trying to really come at it from multiple different angles. So of course we have a big mobilisation here today and bring people out onto the streets. We've also been holding parliamentary meetings with MPs around imposing wealth taxes. We have digital campaigns and petitions that people can sign. We're trying to make sure that sort of every angle of advocacy, from petitioning to coming out on the streets to meeting with your MPs and discussing wealth taxes, is an avenue that we're going down. So if you visit makethempay.org.uk, there's actions you can take right now and information of how people can get on board the next time we come to the streets. Just that we need to make them pay, we need to tax the super rich, we need to protect workers, not billionaires, and we need to make polluters pay for climate injustice.